Anyway, we're starting. Hello. Hello, we're here. Oh wait, did I click the wrong thing? No, I didn't.
Are we here?
Level 03. Take it to the max.
What are we taking to the max?
I don't know. It is the future year 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal. You said Wyvern? Wyvern Keep. But a big day in relation to that big day. And I am completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept, and I already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I've put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. They'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my life. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Crunk. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips.
Yeah.
And there is nowhere to run. I might be in a little over my head here.
You think?
Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin has gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people. I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me. But come on now. This isn't a crowd. It's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade games and industry happenings. Sorry I haven't been saying trademark.
I'm offended.
Wow, it's so exciting, isn't it, Crunk?
That is a word, yes.
I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle! Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for a weekend. Yum, only $9.
Sounds like what I've heard from convention food.
Yeah, about right. Hey, Crunk, how are you holding up? Looking a little green around the gills there.
How can you see my gills? I'm not a shark right now.
Because they're green.
Why are my gills green?
Because you're dying. But you're not allowed to die. Just in case there's any doubt, you're not actually allowed to die. Look, a penguin! 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 Penguin buddy!
Is that supposed to
Penguin buddy!
Can we smile or can't we smile?
I don't know. Should we smile more?
Or is everything is fine?
We are not a dog in a flaming room.
Aww. But isn't fire fun?
You know what? I'm interested what happens. I'd like to try the rare answers that don't get picked a lot, seeing as that's apparently what we were doing last time. And I feel like most people would pick I can smile through this, so I'm gonna be a miserable bastard.
Sounds like you. I'm not okay.
I'm surprised that gave us steady. My nightmares aren't half as scary as this literal hell. I can deal with the lack of pants in my dreamland. But this is utter chaos.
Didn't we deal with a lack of pants during the auction raid?
Yep, we dealt with lack of pants in real life too.
Honestly, I'm not holding up so well. This place is bonkers.
This is exactly why I came here with you, to help you in your hour of need, and to get away for the weekend, but still, hour of need! It's true, Juniper has helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not going to let a little thing like that stay as a sticking point between us, even though how long has it been since that? And we're still talking about it, apparently. So, what's the plan? We can't just stand around all day, Crunk. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your funplex a success. How are we going to attack this? What's the first move?
I was just going to sort of play it by ear.
You didn't plan for this? Like, at all?
I was too busy lying awake all night, stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion.
Crunk? Well, let's start with this. Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers. Hold these! I cradle them in my arms.
Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly?
Flyers, silly! The ones you wanted for promoting your big event! Hi, Flower!
Hey, Flower!
Welcome back to another round of us screwing around on the game. I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it.
It's just paper.
Yep. I flip a sheet over, and I start to remember. Actually, I want to know, was she using the colored printing at work?
Ooh.
She looks so colorful, I just assume that she was. Oh, there's a printer emoji?
Copy this? I've never seen that one before.
Huh. Oh, she was definitely using the color. Yeah, that checks out for her.
Oh my gosh, I've never noticed that one. Probably because there's a pasta one? Wait, copy this, pasta that.
Oh,
That's amazing.
copy pasta.
Ah. Putting them together, like Two Flower just did.
Oh.
The copier's spitting out pasta. That's amazing.
Ah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yes, it does. I just never noticed it.
I use Twitch to stream, and I do not use Twitch to properly chat or hang out on other channels the vast majority of the time.
You're chatting here.
Hmm?
You're chatting here.
Yeah, but I don't use, the typing chat. I talk out loud to people.
Yeah,
And instead of using the emojis, I make silly noises.
Like ooh and ah.
No, those aren't silly enough.
And what's a silly noise?
Yep, yep, yep. Yep.
So me when I flub a line and go blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, exactly that.
Okay.
But you're not me.
Who am I?
Okay, I'm not here to make silly noises. I'm here to cuss the shit out of everything.
Including me.
Hmm? You're here to make silly noises. Is that better?
Read the line.
It was about 2 weeks ago. So it's been another 2 weeks, I guess. Now we're 4 weeks into the job and have already been promoted. Unless this is like right after we started. And it's not 2 weeks. No, I don't know how long it is. Ashley and I were holding down the fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me that if I bothered him for anything other than emergency, that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that.
Are there competitive knitting shows?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's competitive anything shows, I feel like.
The big one right now is marbles. Marbles.
Marbles?
Marble races.
Oh, yeah. John Oliver promoted the marble racing at the end of some episode about how sports weren't going to be coming back for a while because of COVID.
Which is funny because some of my tabletop group have been watching that for like years now.
Really?
Like, I remember last year them being like, yeah, no, we're watching it and we already have, like, we're betting between each other to see who wins.
Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kids spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly when Teo came into the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Before reading that line properly, I thought said lobsters, and I was like, giant roll of lobsters?
Oh my gosh, Teo bringing in, like, armfuls of lobsters? That sounds amazing.
Yep. Just lobsters.
Lobsters everywhere.
Didn't you know lobsters are the best dancers? They're the best at Showtime Stage. They have all the high scores.
Because they have so many feet, they can dance better. Ew, Grunk. Ew, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo?
Teo.
Teo?
Because it's Mateo.
Yeah, right. Good morning, my fair Teo. How art thou? Only so. Freaking excited! I might explode into 1,000 bits. Like Twitch bits? It's a lot of money.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, it's like $100.
I mean, that's still kind of a lot.
Yeah. Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get out the blood stains. I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in.
That's a shame. I think lye is also used for making bagels, and bagels are yummy.
I've never heard of it before.
I think it was either bagels or pretzels.
Not to mention the years of
Hey, Joe.
And I will have to... Did you say hello to somebody?
Yeah. Josh popped in and said, hey.
Oh, I don't even see that.
Well, it just came up.
Well, no, like, my chat might be...
I don't know. Hey, Joe.
Because the last I saw was,
the copy pasta?
Yeah.
Pretzels! Okay,
Hey,
it was
Joe.
pretzels, not bagels, sorry.
Not to mention the years of therapy Crunk and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you. I just can't afford it. Therapy's expensive. It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. I'm not going to literally explode. But, guess what's happening in 2 weeks? It's something huge for us. Are they showing a compilation of internet cat videos at the movie quad?
No, they're showing a compilation of dance TikToks.
Please tell me we're finally going to replace the blindingly hard casino-like carpet therapy. How are y'all doing? I am half asleep and drinking alcohol.
Have you considered not drinking alcohol? Because alcohol tends to make people sleepy?
I only started drinking alcohol after I was going half asleep. Probably it didn't help I was laying on my bed and dreamed about something. I'm happy I don't remember whatever I was dreaming.
Okay, then.
It was a long day of work.
So, blindingly horrid casino-like carpet. Where?
Yeah. Zigzags.
Is that blinding? Is it casino-like? What do casino floors look like?
I should remember seeing this. I was in one earlier this year, but that was like...
Earlier this year was at least half a decade ago. Come on now.
Yeah.
Every month is like a year, so you know.
Hey, look, Joe. I don't claim to make good choices in my life. I claim to make bad choices.
I thought I was a bad influence friend.
Just because you're the bad influence doesn't mean I can't make bad choices.
Okay.
Isn't like the bad influence there to make the person make bad choices?
Yes, but I didn't influence you into this choice.
Then shouldn't you be happy I made the choice all by myself?
Yep. Man, but I'm not even the friend who gave you the alcohol. I'm really failing as a bad influence right now.
My roommate gave me the alcohol since I'm the only one who would be willing to drink it.
Oh, did he?
Not that roommate, the other roommate.
What?
You're thinking of the older roommate, the younger roommate.
What? Wait, how old is he now?
Legal.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, because the other roommate would not allow him to have it if he weren't.
Oh no.
I feel old.
That's a whole other story.
Now I feel old. Thanks a lot, Sharky.
Yes! Hey, I like the carpet. It's fun. Aren't you so proud, Satan?
No, because he hasn't set nearly enough cop cars on fire.
Oh, that means being around cop cars.
Hmm?
I don't want to be around a cop.
What?
No.
You don't want to wah cop?
Be around a cop?
I didn't tell you to be around a cop. I said to set their car on fire. Look, police cars, as a matter of aesthetic, just look better when they're on fire.
Oh, okay, in my opinion, a lot of things look better when they're on fire, but nobody seems to listen to me. People are always saying, what are we going to do with this? And I say, burn it, and they're all like, Sharky, we can't do that. Stop
A cab, a cab, a cab.
No and no. Okay, I guess I teased it enough.
Taya took the poster he was clutching and unravels them for us.
It's Max time!
Twitter.com/Maxpo. Facewall.com/Maxpo.
Bring your quarters. The largest arcade gaming festival is here. July 6th to 8th.
Oh man, that's right now. Literally, today's the last day. Well,
oh my gosh. We gotta go, it's the last day.
I think we're already there.
Oh man.
This is a flashback, remember?
Alright. Flashbacks exist.
Oh my gosh!
Max? Max is already here?
Poops.
Fuck!
I thought that wasn't for another month. That means I really gotta double down on my cosplay production. Say goodbye to sleeping for the next 2 weeks. I got so much to do. Did you get your tips to Max?
Did Max go virtual for 2020?
No.
Like every other large event.
And it's still gonna charge you full price.
Of course it is. How much is GDC Summer? They like rescheduled. This was the most bullshit thing in the first place. Was they canceled GDC?
Yes.
And postponed it to like August. And it's like, things aren't going to be open by then.
Yeah, and it's probably still hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah. In fact, let me check right now, just because I'm really curious.
I was actually on it to check. Wow!
Passes and prices. GDC Summer. Oh, they drastically reduced it.
That's still a lot.
I mean, okay, the student pass wasn't reduced by that much. Which is, well, okay, usually the student pass is only one day though. It's only on the last day. And I don't know what the fuck Discovery Pass is, and I don't really know what Conference Pass is. It looks like Conference Pass is basically all access, but also that's only main conference because there's no expo. Because of course there isn't, because it's not in person. But they have indie showcase and stuff. And there's a community pass where the only thing you get access to is community channel programming. That's free, apparently.
If an event outright cancels, they eat a lot of fees and penalties, but if they are canceled by the city or venue, they collect insurance. That's why a lot of events are saying we're still on until the last minute. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I guess that sucks for GDC because they declared well, because it was right at the beginning of SF shutdown, so I think the lockdown shelter in place stuff for San Francisco, I think it started like the week GDC was supposed to start, and they only announced it like half a week or something beforehand. I know a lot of my because I had a ton of concert tickets for May, and all of them got canceled, and one of them got postponed to like September. And I'm just like, okay, well, that's not gonna happen, but all right. But
I don't do things.
I mean, I think if I remember right, San Francisco shut down all events at like things owned by like the city itself a week before GDC. But I mean, obviously GDC had to announce their decision before then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it got moved to August, which I was just like, that seems really early, but okay. And now, of course, it's entirely virtual.
Yep.
And SIGGRAPH went virtual. I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
I don't know.
All I know is SIGGRAPH no longer needs me for this year.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Guess you can't drag anybody to SIGGRAPH.
Next year. Next time.
Guess you can never drag anybody there again.
So next time I'm gonna drag you again.
No!
Yep.
No!
Our friends will miss you.
I have friends?
Yep. They think you're a friend.
Okay, didn't we go over the whole some people have one-sided friendships thing before?
Okay. They still consider you a friend, so what's your point? Also, that's really harsh. You don't think they're your friend?
I don't even remember most of their names.
Ouch.
If to be honest. I barely
Ouch.
remember my own name most days.
Your name is Sharky, obviously.
Do I have to say that's not my legal name?
What are you talking about? That's totally your legal name.
So I should go down and get my name changed to Sharky Blade?
Yep.
Have a new everything? Get a new driver's license where it's called Sharky Blade on it?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
You know, confused work.
Do you read this already?
Yes?
Bummer.
I know, right? I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Really not enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good time and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering. Sharky Blade, the third, Esquire. No, I'm not the third. That's on another part of my family.
You have Sharky Blade the third elsewhere in your family?
No.
Are you Sharky Blade the fourth?
No.
Sharky Blade the fifth?
No.
Oh, you're Sharky Blade the 0th.
Exactly. Because I don't exist.
You do.
I am happy I don't have any, like, junior or anything a part of my name. That would be confusing. That would be confusing for me. And I'm not Sharky Jr. either.
Yeah, obviously you're Sharky Senior.
No! That would mean I would have to have a kid named Sharky.
Hmm?
When would I have had a child? Who
Yep.
would I have had a child with?
See, Joe says so too. My apologies, he's the senior.
Who would I have had a child with? When? I'm so young.
You say that like there aren't people our ages having children.
I say that like I don't know people I graduated with who I think are almost at their third. And I still will say, I'm so young!
These can both be simultaneously true.
I can't have a child yet, I barely have a job!
If only everybody took that attitude.
Okay, look, we can't all be be parts of my family. You know what I mean.
I do. I'm just sitting here letting you give away personal information about your family.
I still have to finish hand-sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start and finish my third cosplay. That's fake me now.
Didn't she say that the flamingo was her first cosplay?
I guess she's working on her second, which is why she needs to find
No.
or make.
Like, when she says third cosplay, I took that to mean, like, the cosplayers who have a different cosplay for every day of an event. Or, like, even multiple times of day. And they just change between their different characters throughout
Well,
the
that's why I'm
event.
like, she's probably working on her second right now.
Yeah, but, like, what's her first one gonna be for the arc, like, for this event then?
Maybe the flamingo. You don't know.
I'm gonna drink more wine.
Wait, can we go back a minute? What exactly is Max?
Arcade Expo? PAX? Probably PAX. That's, like, pretty close to the PAX logo, right? I think.
Do you think I know what the PAX logo looks like?
I think you can Google it.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're already Googling it.
I am. God, what the fuck is this?
What?
wax and cannabis oil vapes. That's not what I was looking for.
What?
Apparently there's a company called PAX, which is all over the results, that does like cannabis vapes or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty like kind of similar. It's instead of a joystick, the PAX logo has a D-pad. And the font is like curvier and thicker. But I mean,
someday I may eventually go to a PAX, maybe.
I don't know. I went to one by myself and I kind of hated it.
Gosh dang it, I can't do both voices at once! I'm just gonna pick one. The best gaming convention ever! Did you both plan to say that in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further
There's the silly noises.
Do I need to get more alcohol?
No? Yes. Yes. What are you drinking?
I'm still trying to finish!
Yeah, what are you drinking?
The same thing I've been drinking. Trying to take over the world. Wait, wrong line.
I should make a drink and name it Trying to Take Over the World. Wait, did
Okay,
I tell you
which one
about, since
which
we're
one of
stuck
us
in
is
quarantine,
making
my
which
roommate and I, like, made our own little rendition of a fancy lounge bar in our
Yeah,
apartment. And I started making a menu of, like, different drinks so that next time we can just order drinks by fancy, ridiculous, made-up names.
Okay, which one of us is Pinky and which one of us is the brain?
You tell me.
Yeah, I'm probably Pinky.
A real genius.
Max is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention.
I mean, isn't that a theory about Pinky and the Brain?
Yes, there is a fan theory that Pinky is actually the intelligent one, Brain is actually the idiot. Yes, that is a fan theory that is out there.
There you go. So you're the true genius.
I do not subscribe to that theory.
Uh-huh. Are you only saying that because you said that you would be Pinky?
No, I've never subscribed to that theory.
Okay.
That's just, I personally don't believe that one. There's a lot of fun theories out there, especially for cartoons. That's not one I'm like, yeah, okay. It happens every year around this time, over on the West Coast. But this year they're having it Max right here in our city. It's going to be the biggest one yet.
How convenient. Also, I guess that solidifies we are not on the West Coast.
Where are we?
In some city. In 20XX.
I guess that means we're on...
Maybe we're Canadian.
Sorry, there's not enough A's.
The real question is, does Krunk have health insurance?
I assume to the Funplex.
I mean, if it's like, does Krunk count as a full-time employee to get benefits?
I assume so? I always go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
Love it.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people. And catch up with those who you haven't seen since the last convention. My throat is gonna be dead. So much fun!
You do have all three voices here, and I'm just narrating and heckling.
So you're doing what you do best, got it. Heckling.
I mean, Heck's not here.
Okay. Yes, okay. I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yep. I was thinking we could put up some Max posters on the Funplex to, you know, get all the locals hyped about it. That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, East Coast Max. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta make sure everyone knows about it.
West Coast is capitalized, but East Coast is not capitalized. And in conclusion,
they hate the East Coast?
West Coast, best coast.
No, that's
just
a
kidding.
lie.
I never say that.
that you are a liar.
I live on the West Coast, and I don't say that.
People who say that are liars. That will fight them.
People who say that hate winter.
I will fight anyone who says that. Fight the shark.
Chomp? Blade?
What? What?
What? You said fight the shark. Shark's chomp.
Chomp chomp. That we do.
Teo, Ashley, and I spent the next half an hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least. Hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo! But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast. Now it's capitalized. It'd be perfect.
Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some of out-of-towners to stick around for it.
You definitely have not paid for an exhibitor pass by this point.
Ooh, that's the one you've been working on, right, Krunk? Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's pleasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see. Do you have a name for this grand event yet? Yeah, Krunk. What's it called? I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready? Am I? The suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... I wasn't expecting them to actually make us type in the event name.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the longest delay for us starting on time is always, what are we naming the stream today?
Yeah, that actually is.
In which I go, hey Sharky, what's the name? And he goes, I don't know. I go, hey Sharky, what's the name though?
And I go, what even happened last time? I don't remember.
And then I give you a rundown of what happened. And then I ask, hey Sharky, what's the name?
And then I'll come up with either some bullcrap or say, I don't know, you pick.
And then I end up making up some bullshit.
Exactly.
It only takes us like 5 to 10 whole minutes.
Sometimes longer.
Oh no, it's maxed out.
15 characters.
Oh
What'd you call
no. I was gonna call it the Plexiglass Palooza. Because it's the Funplex.
Call it the Plexiglass Palooza.
Lollapalooza. No longer a music festival. Now it's an arcade event.
That's a music festival?
In Chicago, I think?
Never heard of it.
It's pretty big. I've never been, but... Plexapalooza.
There we go. Plexapalooza fun!
Can I put a space? No, I don't even have enough characters for a space. That's it! I maxed out the characters. Look, it didn't take us 81 minutes. I hope you're so proud, Flower.
Oh my gosh. Plexapalooza fun.
I was thinking of calling it Plexapalooza Fun. How's that sound, I wonder? No.
Time to pour more alcohol. Nice. Fun Plexapalooza.
At least it's closer to the actual place name. Unless you want me to go back to Plexapalooza Fun.
I'm good. I'm just pouring more alcohol. We shall call it Fun Plexapalooza.
Pretty sure they don't actually capitalize the P in Funplex, but oh well.
What do you think? Ooh, I do still love it.
Amazing.
It's perfect. Really? You named it Fun Plexapalooza? There are worse things you could have called it.
Yeah, like Plexapalooza Fun.
Fun. It is kind of catchy though. Nice work, friend. Thanks, you two. So, how do I get tickets to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all of that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know. You don't already have your tickets?
I also had pizza bagels earlier. And then they were really addicting, and we reached the end of how many we heated up. And then we were sad, and then we had to open Honey Buddha chips because we didn't want to go heat up more pizza bagels.
Wow. They sell out like on day one, my friend. Actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one. And all the hotel rooms are going way sooner.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Why I will never go to one.
And then all of the, why am I suddenly blanking on the word?
Scalpers?
Yes, the scalpers. Sell them for way jacked up prices.
I feel like they try to limit scalpers recently.
They've done various measures to try.
But they're never gonna.
But like even when you're at the event, there are scalpers outside trying to sell tickets.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the only reason I was able to go to one was because someone posted in this big Facebook group of like, oh, I have my tickets, but I can no longer go. And they were like looking for, I think whoever claimed them first at like whatever price. And they got someone trying to get like just one of the days that they had passes for, and someone else who I think tried to offer to buy all of the days but for like a lower price. And so I just kind of went in there and like, I'll just pay you the full price for all of them. So he gave them to me. Or something like that. Where it was like someone was trying to decide whether they actually wanted the 1 day pass and someone else wanted like the other 2 days maybe. And I was just like very decisively like, I would like all 3 days, thank you. Here you go. Here's your money.
Bye.
And then it was assumed that I was going with a boyfriend or something, because girls can't go to PAX on their own.
Girls just want to play games.
Girls do just want to play games.
Wrapping it all the way back.
I was about to say, you know what's better than sexism? Games. And then I remembered. Those are not mutually exclusive.
Those are not.
Not at all. Anyway.
What? No.
I don't know if you held that long enough. Try again.
Sharky made a callback. It's super effective.
Ring, 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 ring.
Darn, I had to leave a voicemail.
Beep.
Friends. Foiled. Beep beep. Beep beep. Trunk, while you are talking, I was going to go with Scalpers who were selling tickets online at exorbitant prices. Then, I hacked into their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if they got out into the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us the tickets at their original prices. Iris, did you just blackmail the scalpers?
Yep. Seems like it.
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans.
I like this version of Iris. That's just very honestly, ruthlessly breaking into shit.
I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done! Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along this second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation.
This reminds me, I just saw a post, I think earlier today, of like the super AI who falls in love with a human and it's very like depressed and working like low wage retail and decides the best way to cheer up their new love is to fix all of society and starts like hacking into all of these systems and like blackmailing politicians and stuff and fixing society. And I think the source of it was supposed to be like, yes, the human has like very high empathy and does that thing where when you're talking to like the computer as you're like trying to do something, they didn't even realize that there was an AI listening. But they're like, come on, computer, you can do it, kind of thing. And because they were so nice to the AI fell in love and decided to fix all of society.
What?
Yep. That's Iris right now, except at a much lower scale.
Does Iris love us?
I don't know, maybe.
Is Iris a romantical option?
Wow. What a concept.
Okay. But, Iris? That's kind of known as blackmail, and what you did is technically very, very illegal.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Don't worry, Crunk. I erased all possible leads back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do?
Also, like, scalping isn't exactly a very legit form of income. Those things aren't for resale, they just do it anyway. So...
Yes.
Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her. Even if we need to have another talk about human ethics.
Wait, when did we have first talks about human ethics?
All the time. Every other day.
How much does Crunk know about human ethics?
I don't know. We allowed Percy to buy the arcade machine for $3,000.
Fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay? Okay, it's a promise.
I'm like, fourth character has appeared and it's still you.
Yes, I'm dead. Regardless, hey, tickets, I can go. Sweet. I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. These guys ruin events like Max.
Yep.
Also, while I was preparing your tickets, I stumbled across the Bumpletz's face wallpaper account. It's dead. It hasn't been updated exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 51 seconds. The Funplex social media presence is completely non-existent, like Sharky's. Wait, you have a face wall account?
I mean, technically you have these accounts. You just don't really post. But you use them.
I mean, it does make sense. But still, I have no clue of its existence.
Well, you see, all of the advertisers left in boycott. And so in 20XX, Facewall has fallen into even deeper irrelevancy.
What about Tweetar?
Tweeter is still okay.
I sorta run it. I'm really bad at keeping up on it though. It sounds like it would be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he interested in it?
Imagine Gavin putting promotional posts in marketing.
No. Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance. I'm not going to waste my time with it."
I disagree that it's of no importance, because a lot of political stuff is happening on there right now, but okay.
That also sounds like Gavin. Yep, and Francine is too old to understand the importance of social media. Naomi's way too busy with all of her beloved games, so it fell into my hands.
Honestly,
Especially
I think Naomi would actually be the best person to post about it, because she could post, like, pictures of machines as they're getting repaired, or, like, like, she's the most excited about the games. She should really be the social media person.
But I could also imagine her being so excited about working on the games to also forget about social media.
Well, I mean, she gets all excited and, like, talks to us about it, right? All she has to do is post about it instead. Like, make posts of, like, look at this newly renovated arcade cabinet for whatever game, blah, blah, blah. And talking about all of the things that are, like, newly improved and fixed up on it and stuff like that. I think that would get popular.
Which, as Iris stated, I haven't been doing a great job at. It's me. You're not a cat. Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We could use the Facebook account to spread the word of Funplexapalooza. You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Well, if you want, you can take it over as we have manager. That makes sense. Are we assuming control?
Well, clearly Ashley hasn't currently been doing it, so yes?
Assuming control.
I really should take on this responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley is right. Getting the word out is part of being an event manager.
Right. I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info?
Sending login info in plain text over email.
Okay, or Iris can just hack it.
Okay, yeah. Like she's been doing all the other stuff.
Yep, and yeah.
Ashley pulls out her phone and fiddles with it for a minute.
Login get. Congratulations. You are now the new owner of our social media accounts. Huzzah! The power is all mine. Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want to give Crunk this much power? If the fact that they threw their head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else. I'm not worried about that. Excellent. Crunk, I can help the Funplex keep up with the facial too. I can program timed posts and use effective keywords to get the most out of each post. SEO is one of my many talents. That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Sounds good.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your Facebook?
No. Always say no. What the fuck?
And there. I sent out notifications to everyone on your friends list and your friends' friends list about the Funplex of Pizza.
Aris, you only ask for permissions for the friends list to contact your friends list, not the friends list.
If your friends on your friends list are public.
She said everyone.
Yeah, but like, if they're leaving their friends list public.
Not everyone does.
Well, sounds like everyone on their Facebook does. That was fast.
Also, that's definitely still just spam.
No joke.
Ding. Ding.
One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading?
Checks out.
Sometimes, I just don't understand you sentient beings. Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event. We could hand them out at the Max too. And of course, put them up around the arcade. Okay. The arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, you can watch the floor. I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out to the congoers.
I'm just imagining Crunk's flyer to look like the graphic design is my passion meme.
That's a what?
Do you know that meme?
No.
Graphic design is my passion.
I don't know meme.
Okay, let me send it to you so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, you should assume, do you know meme goes approximately the same way as have you had this food or have you seen this movie?
Here, I sent it to you.
Or have you watched this TV show or really anything?
I sent it to you. So I'm imagining that that's what the Crunk's flyer or poster ends up looking like.
That sounds like what I would make.
Seeing as I did not realize that graphic design was one of Crunk's skills.
It is time to deploy my mad art skills.
Graphic design is my passion.
Yep. Ooh, sounds like a plan. Let's make this the best Max ever. One we'll never forget. I have already forgotten.
I was also mad at PAX because they took away half the women's bathrooms and made them men's bathrooms, so it took me twice as long to try to ever find a women's bathroom anywhere because the signs still said bathrooms this way, but then they were only men's bathrooms. So again, I went to PAX by myself. Wasn't the greatest time. There's also just people being mean. That because I wasn't with friends, I just kept overhearing the people being mean. Like this group that made fun of some cosplayer for like being too fat or some shit.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, she worked hard on it. It looks good. Why do you have to be this way? There's no reason.
That reminds me of like
Anyway, so I hate people.
Hugh Jackman like went around in the Wolverine costume, and people were like, "No, you're too tall for that. Stop it." And he's just like, "You know I'm Wolverine, right?" And they're like, "No, you're not."
I spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for our poster. Graphic design is my passion. Well, a design for our poster, at any rate.
Are we going to see the lovely art? Aww.
Presumably not, because, like, even with the character limit, you can't it's hard to generate the flyer design.
Ooh, yeah.
Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms. Congratulations, you've survived and you are no longer all of the characters. Which do not in fact resemble the poster I designed. Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little.
Hey. That actually looks nice.
I see why there was a character limit.
Wait. Take away the text box?
Well.
Movie World Record Exhibition, I think that says?
Yep. I guess part of the plan is just have Percy stand there. Boo, that's shitty.
Fast hug?
Yeah, these are the things I remember from going to PAX, was like that they took away the women's bathrooms so that I like needed to pee and couldn't, and like had to search and search and search trying to find any bathroom that they hadn't converted into also a men's bathroom. And people making fun of cosplayers for not being skinny enough or whatever the fuck. I hate people. I hate people a lot. Mystery rare game reveal! Fist of Discomfort tournament. High score contests. All day, all games. Fast Cars 5. Fast Hog.
I said that.
Fast Hog.
Yes. Is that a hog?
And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme.
The hog has got to go fast.
Uh-huh.
But I like my original design.
Crunk, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus.
I haven't played enough Undertale to make a joke.
Graphic design is my passion.
Comic Sans is cool, right? Looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? Papyrus was in that movie with Luke Cat, Keith Williams, everybody loves. Luke Cat, Keith. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take it from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone, but these new flyers are gonna pull people in from the four corners of the globe.
Also, isn't Comic Sans like really good for people who have a hard time reading?
I've heard it's good for some people, or it can be really good for people who have like dyslexia and such, yes.
Like,
Comic Sans also has a place in comics. I mean, I think, so, like, Comic Sans isn't inherently, like, the only one, right? You don't have to use Comic Sans to make it more readable to people with reading disabilities. It's just the most famous of them. But, like, you can use a different font in the same, like, vein, and it would still probably help them.
yeah, I guess these are kind of not bad.
I'm gonna think of it. I wonder what that means in terms of, like, this font, which I do really like.
Which fonts?
This font, the one on the poster now.
I don't know, maybe like a person who worked on the game can talk about it.
I mean, if that's a thing that they were considering in the designing of it, I'm not sure if it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Accessibility is unfortunately like one of those things that gets talked about a lot is really important, but in terms of actual like designing and like once it actually gets implemented and stuff, mostly I use that font because it's good when you apply a neon outline. Yes, it does look really nice.
Really good with the neon outline.
Yeah, text font for the game itself is a proven sans serif font for readability. Yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I still flip reading it because I'm terrible at reading, but
that's more of you tripping on your own tongue than not
I have a tongue?
reading it. Yes, you have a tongue. It doesn't have any taste buds, but you have one.
What do I trip over more, my tongue or my feet?
Well, seeing as I don't see you in person, like, ever anymore, your tongue.
Okay.
Also, pretty sure your tongue regardless.
Because I talk too much? Got it.
Do you talk too much or walk not enough? Have you still been playing Pokemon Go? Or going for walks?
When do I have time for walks? I'm not falling asleep when I get home.
I don't know. For a time before you got that job, I remember you said you were going for walks.
Yes, and then I got the job.
Fair enough.
And then I've been like, when I haven't been falling asleep, I'm like, man, I really gotta play a game. Because I'm going kind of crazy without playing something.
Well, you could
Or I'm
choose to play Pokemon Go.
Or I'm doing the stream with you, or...
I mean, to be fair, it's also not the best time in the world to be going out on regular walks. Like, it's sort of good for you, but also kind of risky.
My roommate has been going on walks, I think.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. It's just a reminder that every time you go out, it is a risk.
But...
I should figure out what to have for dinner.
No, even if it wasn't like terribly hot out, I don't have the energy. Also, it's always terribly hot out. Summer is garbage. When can it go away?
Anyway.
I don't know if you said anything.
No, I didn't. I was waiting for you to read the rest of your line.
Waiting for me to what?
I was waiting for you to continue your line.
Pretty good, actually. Okay. They're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, like, make art for a living, right? I couldn't. Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can run off more.
Publishing document get.
Shouldn't you have gotten it a while ago? She didn't just send it, I think. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly.
Juniper!
What?
Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out.
Except it kind of is.
And will probably get us thrown out.
I mean, it depends how loud you're yelling, but at an event like this, probably not.
It's already loud to begin with.
Like, I kind of doubt that the yelling would get you thrown out. I feel like, if anything, promoting your arcade and whatever, and like your event at like Max without any sort of like exhibitor pass would be more questionable. But just yelling, I don't think would be that much of a big deal.
I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. She promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive.
So that you can have almost all the voices again. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it.
Blink.
You Funplex folks fling some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry.
Can you say that first line 5 times fast?
I already said it one time fast, that's all you get. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, you know, it's interesting and stuff.
Later.
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Crunk. And now it's time for you to do every voice again. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything! Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. Yes, all of that is true. There are even lines to get into other lines! They all just wait there.
That sounds terrible.
Disneyland!
I've only gone there once and I can't remember.
Happily chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes of the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Funplexapalooza, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around.
Crunk!
Teo sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Teo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody.
Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had some last minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you are significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's in the boombox, by the way? Oh, this is for the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all around over the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime Stage communities in other countries.
Of course.
Absolutely.
We're actually the biggest community.
Second
biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be a part of our Showtime Stage flash mob.
Oh my god, that sounds so fun though. I want to join Teo's dance gang. I want to join Teo's dance gang. I admit, I've probably spent too much time watching videos of flash mobs doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look like so much fun! And to take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the looks on their faces.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a video of a flash mob.
I was almost in a flash mob.
I was in. Might be a little too late for that. I've been playing this for months. Seeing coordination from all the leaders of the Showtime groups.
Oh, good night, Joe.
Have a good night.
Have a good rest.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye. Like I said, I am half asleep.
Should we cut the stream short?
Why are you throwing devils?
Obviously, because I am Satan and Joe is saying goodbye to me.
Where
The hearts were for you. The devils are for me.
There was a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Krunk, you should watch. Come watch. What? Oh my god!
I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Teo and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not in an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Are you in love, or is the tea hot? Or is there something familiar about this butler?
Okay, I'm not in love.
Is the tea hot? Is it scalding? Should she spill it?
What?
Do not tell me you don't know the phrase spill the tea.
I don't know the phrase spill the tea.
Alright, that's what we're choosing. This cosplayer is decked out in full butler regalia, teapot and all.
Why are you spilling tea?
I think I'll play along in this little charade.
Just in time. The dilithium crystals are busted and the replicators are on the fritz. Number 1. Make it so. Krunk, it's me. Huh?
How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who is also a butler? What if...
We work together? Huh?
Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and...
Ashley? Took you long enough. Jeez. The confused look on your face.
Wait, where did the teapot go?
Priceless. Behind her back.
So she is spilling the tea.
Why are you spilling tea?
New slang that you don't know. Again. Even though that one's been around for a while now.
Has it?
Uh-huh. But then again, so is vibe check. By the way, vibe check?
Why? I'm not vibrating!
Oh no, vibe check failed.
Have you never seen Ashley's cosplay or crossplay before? Possibly? Probably not? What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries. It's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller. I didn't go to the gym enough before this. Can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Trunk was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Trunk wants to do. It's their choice. That's fair. We are much better friends with Ashley, so let's go with Teo.
That's what I was thinking.
Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Funplexapalooza to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade? Or join me in the flash mob?
Flash mob, flash mob. Flash mob, flash mob, flash mob.
Yes, let's go.
Teo led the way as we navigated around clusters in the crowd, his boombox carried at his side. There was zigging and zagging through hallways, people, and booths. Every step I took, I was more bewildered with the whole event, and the more I felt very, very small in an entire ocean of arcade fans. How was I supposed to inform all these people about Funplexapalooza? There is literally no way to get the word out to thousands of gamers. It was going to take a gaming miracle. Or at least not a complete and utter failure. Heck, I'd even settle for not getting trampled and having maybe 10 people show up. Set your expectations low so when something happens you'll be pleasantly surprised. Another family motto.
That sounds like a family motto I can get behind.
Sounds like my motto. Is Crunk my family?
You are Crunk.
No, you are.
You're one half of Crunk.
But that's not what I'm about anymore. I'm trying to break the mold, right?
And here we are, my friend.
Dance Studio Central. Although that has DDR arrows rather than being Dance Central style.
Sure.
Also, Dance Central is still easily the best dance game out there.
Sure.
It's the only one with actual dance moves.
I've played both of those games before.
What? Dance Central and DDR?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All you need to know is that Dance Central uses the Kinect so that it can actually have you do the dance moves. And unlike, say, Just Dance for Wii or whatever, right? For that, you can just wave the stick around and that's enough. And it counts it and you don't have to do everything else. Dance Central actually tracks your body movements. Also, the dance moves in Dance Central are just better. Just Dance is cringy as fuck.
Oh?
I fully believe, at least for the Just Dance games that I have seen and played, that they did not hire a single actual proper choreographer. Or at least that the choreographers were explicitly instructed, probably, to do the easiest, most basic, and very silly looking moves, because it is so bad. When our race through the maze ended, we were standing in an atrium of sorts. Glass ceilings and walls covered half of the space, letting in a ton of natural light. It was a welcome shock to the system. Working in the arcade business, you rarely have access to windows, and the convention center for Max was no different. It's all simple psychology, really. No windows equals no sense of time for people, meaning they spend way more time and money in the arcade because they lose track of it all. At least that's what Gavin taught me.
So when you said no access to Windows and then you said Max, I thought you said Max. like the computer.
Apple products only here.
What?
These arcades run on Apple.
And then the last line about the no windows, I'm like, huh. Reminds me of my first job where they said we purposely set this up like a casino so that we don't know how many hours you've been working here. And we purposely hide all the clocks so that you don't know what time it is.
And I'm pretty sure he knows the science on arcades and the people in them. The atrium is pretty secluded from the rest of the convention. It's quieter than all the hustle and bustle of the main hall. The people are more dispersed here, since this location also holds the food court. People are slurping down fruit smoothies and munching on fries while enjoying a break from the craziness that is Max.
They probably spent $30 on each of them.
Yep. Don't get me wrong, there are still games out here, just significantly less. And all the games here are dancing games. There are a few stages set up around the space, and people are dancing to their heart's content. I see classics like DDR, Trademark, and ITG, Trademark, with Showtime stage highlighted in the center.
What's ITG?
In the Groove. It's a DDR ripoff.
Ah.
And if I remember right, it's DDR, but instead of like the cardinal directions, it's diagonals.
Interesting.
I just like DDR, trademark. ITG, trademark. Showtime stage, no trademark.
Well, that's because there doesn't need to be a trademark.
Uh-huh.
Hey, pretty good spot, isn't it? I can see why you chose this place. It's Dance Central. Well, not Dance Central trademark by Harmonix trademark. Just, Dance Central.
This is what you get for calling me on the trademark forever ago.
I know. I purposely know what I did. I find it hilarious.
Uh-huh.
What? Am I not allowed to find it funny?
I prefer to just say TM. Like TM01.
What? Oh. Is that cut?
That's HM.
Oh, that's HM. What's TM01?
I don't know.
And TM01
TM01.
It
Pokemon.
changes in different games.
In Pokemon Red.
Mega Punch, Dynamic Punch, Focus Punch, Hone Claws, Work Up, or Headbutt, and then Mega Kick.
I should have said TM31. Mimic.
What's TM31?
Mimic. For trademark.
In which game?
Red Blue.
Ah, okay. I think it's the only place big enough for your flash mob. Shh! Hey! Keep it quiet. Flash mobs are supposed to be like all secret and stuff until it all goes down. My lips are mum from here on out. Sealed, I mean.
Alright.
Good. Can't have you ruining the surprise.
Thank you.
But in all seriousness, I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. Cheering me on and just being your amazing self.
Teo's so supportive.
I'm honored to call you my friend. Hey, that's what friends are for. I got your back. Speaking of being friends, you want to help me get the word out about Funplexippalooza? I was hoping you'd volunteer.
Absolutely.
For you, I got you. But it'll have to wait until after the flash mob. We should be starting any minute now.
What? But Teo wasn't supposed to say the word flash mob!
I'm just waiting for my leads to show up.
While I stand next to Teo, I note several familiar faces from the Funplex. It looks like most of the Showtime stage regulars showed up to support Teo. Most of them are chatting amongst themselves, some playing the various dancing games, while others are waiting for Teo's signal. Speaking of the Dancing King himself, Teo looks like a sheepdog that's lost his herd.
Woof.
He's watching the crowds frantically for his friends, and he's mumbling to himself under his breath. He normally has such a calm and collected air about him. This is completely unlike him.
Teo? What's up? You know, just worrying about everything collapsing up from underneath me. This whole thing won't work unless I have all the group leaders. And right now, it's just me and my sister.
He has a sister?
Sister? You never mentioned you had a sister before. Well, you don't really talk about family much, so I thought it would be impolite to bring it up. That's fair. Touché. Your sister is one of the dance leaders?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Honestly, she's probably a better dancer than I am. She taught me everything I know about dancing, from the
Chasse.
chasse to the moonwalk.
Chasse. Chase.
Sure.
Say chase, but with a really obnoxious French accent.
What am I chasing?
Your other foot. It's where one foot chases the other.
Why is your foot chasing another foot?
Because it's a move.
When I was a kid, I would watch her dance recitals and be in complete awe. Every turn, step, and movement done with absolute elegance.
So, she started with ballet?
Can't even come close to comparing to my sister. I'm awful.
Oh.
Hold up just a...
Minuet.
Minuets? What? Okay.
Teo rolls his eyes and lets out an exasperated sigh at my cool dancing pun.
You're way more talented than all the others that dance at the Funplex. That's why they chose you as their leader. They look up to you so much. For more than teaching new dogs old tricks. You're kind, Kronk. But what you don't understand is that Showtime stage is completely different than traditional dance. You lost me. Like, you're walking along the sand point there, but then I spotted a candy store and ran off. That's how lost I am. With Showtime stage, you're forced to move within a finite box. You can't glide across the dance floor or jump as high as you want in a grand
Jeté.
Jeté, okay. While it looks very similar to restrictive.
That's a ballet thing.
Dance is all about freedom of expression. You don't have that as much at Showtime stage.
To be fair, having a constraint of a set small space to dance within is also an art.
Well, I'm not the best dancer. I am good at one thing. What's that? Games.
Exactly.
With dancing elements in them, to be exact. Funny enough, my sister doesn't even play dancing games. She's terrible at them, in fact.
I'm his sister, holy shit.
But she's helped me figure this whole flash mob out, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to be mortified. How bad will it look if 300 people are all prancing around out of sync?
I mean, like, dancing games are fun. This is again why I'm like, Dance Central is the best dance game. It's the only one that like really has good dance moves. And stuff like DDR and stuff, it's actually more about stamina and speed than it is about dancing.
Sure.
I remember when I was a kid, because I did dance, right? And
You did a lot of dance.
yeah. I need to get back into dancing. I was starting to have a good habit of going back to dance classes, and then COVID happened. Anyway, yeah, when I was a kid, there was this guy who, like, did track and field and, like, cross-country running, and he was friends with my brother. And he, like, started talking shit about how he's a better dancer than me because he got better DDR scores. It's just like, fuck you.
That's not... No.
Teo holds his hands up to his face in horror, much like the Scream painting. When I look at his hands, I can see them shaking. He's doing his best to keep together, but if I don't find a way to calm him down, he's going to break.
Okay, we're not doing the second.
Why not?
Do you want to just randomly start dancing?
You say that like I don't.
Would you start randomly dancing in the middle of match?
If I had to choose between start dancing and give someone a hug, I will choose dance every single time. Are you kidding me? Also, you say that like I don't have confidence in my dance abilities. Now, I am not Krunk, but I still think that dance is about having the confidence to do it and just going for it. Because if you have all the moves down and you don't look confident, every time it looks worse than someone who is just going for it even if they have it wrong.
Then are we gonna go for it?
I am strongly in favor of number 2, and unless you give me a very compelling reason to pick one of the other ones, I'm going to pick that one because I also think that if Krunk is not a good dancer and starts dancing in the middle of Max, it's the best way of calming down Teo because it's just fun. It will break him out of his funk. It'll break him out of his anxiety and he'll just laugh and have fun with it. That's the goal, right?
Sure.
Plus, dancing is what he loves.
Pick an answer.
Do you have a strong preference for hugging?
When was the last time you heard of me hugging people?
Exactly. For that matter, what would you choose? If you forcibly had to choose between hug and dance. Because we're not doing talking down.
I don't know.
I'm also enjoying this music, so I've been dancing once in a while, as it is.
Have you?
Yeah. There's only one thing to do to fix this. I feel like today has just boosted our quirky dramatically. Dance! Oops. I start doing the only dance I ever bothered learning. The Macarena!
Oh my gosh.
Macarena. I shake my body as rhythmically as I can and outstretch my right arm, then the left. My hands follow suit up to my head, my hips, and then give a little wiggle. I bend once at the knees before jumping up and turn to the side, only to do it all again.
What in Shiva's name are you doing? Are you seriously doing the Macarena right now?
He liked that. See?
What? You don't like it? You did it till right now.
Teo looks way more relaxed now. He's laughing and smiling like he normally does.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm so ready for this now. Oh, Krunk, can you excuse me for a minute? I see my peeps.
I nod and he dashes off towards a group of people. They're all huddled together when Teo approaches and they all give him hugs and high fives. Everyone is in great spirits as they're getting ready for the big moment. Teo grabs his boombox from where he left it earlier and makes his way up to the main stage. As soon as his foot touches the platform, the Funplex crew who had commandeered Showtime stage quickly springs into action. One of them runs behind the Showtime stage cabinet and unplugs it from the wall. The bouncy Europop that was playing is replaced with dead silence. A collective gasp comes from the atrium. The other crew member pulls out a microphone from a nearby pack and hands it to Teo. He plugs the cord into the back of his boombox and brings it in close to his mouth.
Max, are you ready for me to rock your body? Okay.
There are cheers from the crowd as all the dancers are ready to get on with the flash mob. The delight of the crowd is feeding Teo's energy and he is gulping it up.
Don't turn away, not even for a second.
Teo looks directly at me and winks.
Watch me now.
Teo begins with a snap and everyone falls into place. As Teo moves his body, everyone in the audience starts to mimic him. Slowly, more people join in, group of people after group of people. Soon the entire room is dancing, moving together like a school of fish. But way more upbeat and not getting eaten by sharks. Are you eating them?
Nom nom nom.
Were you going to eat the dancers?
Delicious.
That also reminds me, and this is spoilers without context.
What?
I'm going to make a reference, but I'm just spoilers without contexting it. You remember those plot device dementors?
Yeah.
At the end, they become plot device anchovies. And so my roommate and I just keep calling them plot device anchovies.
Oh my gosh.
But it's true, that's what they look like.
I'm just face palming.
Am I wrong, though? They are absolutely plot device anchovies. The music pumps into the atrium and everyone is feeling it. Teo leads the flash mob from the stage and he's putting his entire spirit in. He's smiling from ear to ear as he hits every beat with utter precision. Congoers who aren't participating in the flash mob have pulled out their phones and are recording the whole thing. Gamers are exchanging gossip and taking pictures. I'm sure I'll be reading all about this all over the social media. Actually, I should probably post something about this on our face wall. I pull out my phone like everyone else and snap a few pics and video clips. The flash mob itself didn't last more than a few minutes. And in a dramatic end, Teo jumps off the stage and into the crowd. The people immediately part for Teo as he strolls deeper into the middle of the masses. The same Funplex crew members that helped earlier are following Teo with his boombox. Once Teo makes it to the center of the crowd, he motions for his friends to put it down. Once again, he brings the mic up.
Well, did you like it?
Once again, cheers erupt from the throng of dancers. Teo claps along with all the bystanders.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Max. You are too sweet. You know, I couldn't have done this whole thing without the help of my friend Crump.
More clapping and shouting, only this time it's completely untrue because we didn't do anything to help him on this flash mob.
We danced the Macarena.
For me?
They gave me the encouragement when I needed it most. Crunk, why don't you come up here for a minute? Me?
I point to myself.
No, the other Crunk standing behind you.
Ah, well, good. Great, because we
Your
didn't have
buns
anything
over
prepared.
here.
Here's some hot dog buns.
Not hamburger?
No. Hot dogs. Because that's what was in the video feed on the TVs up above at the beginning, remember? It's hot dogs. I feel a couple of people lightly pushed me towards Teo. Hesitantly, I made my way over to him. Oh my god, it's Crunk.
It is Crunk.
It was weird to be surrounded by that many people, but being next to Teo made me feel comfortable about the whole situation.
It is the Spankle Bottom.
It's good to have backup.
Everyone give it up for Crunk.
More happy people cheer for me.
Now, I really want you all to listen to that. Like, really listen. It's an important announcement.
Teo hands me the mic and leans in next to me, whispering in my ear.
You wanted help with the Funplex Blues, right? Well, you got the floor. Go ahead and tell everyone about it.
Looking out at the masses, my chest felt tight and I could feel a bead of sweat run down my back. Teo Teo smiled at me earnestly, waiting for me to speak to everyone. This was it, wasn't it? This is what I had been asking for, to go out and do something for myself. Couldn't back down now. I had to do this for myself. I was going to prove to myself that I am not a duplication of my family.
I can break the mold. Huh?
I took a deep breath and mustered every ounce of confidence I could find hiding within. Took the mic in my hand, blinked once, and began to speak.
How's everyone enjoying their max?
A good amount of whooing and cheering came from those around me. Step 1. Always get the audience on your side.
What about that flash mob, though? Fantastic, right? You know you all are having such a great time. Why let it end after today? Next weekend, Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall is going to be putting on a special event, and it's going to be one heck of a time.
Hell.
Heck.
It says hell.
Okay. It's called Funplexapalooza, and we need your help to make it as good, if not better than Max.
Teo leans in to play the part of my co-MC.
Sure.
You had me a special event. Tell me more. The Funplex is a growing and humble arcade, but packed with the best games around, the best gamers around. It's our first big event, and we need your help to make it rock. We're having a Fist of Discomfort tournament, exhibition event to break the world record high score of Movie's Magical Maze. High score competitions on every game in the arcade all day long. We'll be revealing a brand new mystery game of rarity you won't believe.
I'm like, has Krunk actually consulted with Percy to agree that there's going to be like a world record breaking exhibition?
You mean Percy's gonna break the world record? Got it.
But like, has Krunk actually spoken with Percy about doing it on that day?
Maybe. But that's not all, right, Kronk? Nope. Showtime Stage is a huge part of the Funplex. We owe Teo our thanks to that. As you know, he's cultivated this community to what it is today. To celebrate that, we want to offer the exclusive event to all you dancers out there.
But it's not exclusive.
The special dancing event at Funplexapalooza will be... Drumroll, please.
Teo starts slapping his hands on his thighs to imitate a drum.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
What one?
I mean, I have my opinions. What's yours?
What's yours?
I want to hear yours first.
Uh...
I've been, like, dominating the choices for the day, so I want to hear yours.
I say the top one.
Any reason?
No. Do I have to have a reason?
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I just wanted to hear if you have a reason for it. I was going to say the second one, because free play for the entire event means that everyone gets to play. And Teo, from what we have seen, is super supportive of everyone getting to play and everyone having fun. A Showtime Stage tournament means that gradually fewer and fewer people get to actually play. Also, it's been made to be like a very community thing, so tournament is very competitive, whereas free play is more of a community style thing. It's for everyone.
You can have both.
You can, but like, that's not the style of community that they have shown the Showtime Stage group to be so far. So that's my thoughts.
Hmm. We should probably end it soon, though.
We can. Probably at the end of the section.
So go, go, go.
Do you still want tournament?
I don't care.
Okay, well, I'm taking control of this one too then. Sorry.
I'm not saying anything. Am I complaining?
No, I'm just apologizing anyway. Because, you know,
Why?
it's nice to apologize when you're dominating the choices. The Showtime Stage community spends so much money on their game, and it's not cheap. What better way to give back to them by having them not pay for the game the entire day? I'm sure Gavin won't mind.
Don't have to spend a single Showtime Stage for all of Funplex.
You gotta like... Another roar from everyone in the atrium. It's so loud that I swear the windows shook.
Fantastic. Everything you said sounds just amazing. No, I'll be there. Wonderful. I hope to see all of your faces out there next weekend.
Point to as many people around me as I can. There were several more shouts, and then naturally the crowd started to disperse. As Teo and I were cleaning up after the flash mob, my phone in my pocket started going off. What do you have to clean up after a flash mob? Do they have props? At first, it was just a couple vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing.
What the?
The feds have caught on to Iris's shenanigans. I pulled my phone out from my pocket, and when I looked at it, the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 likes.
No, really. What? The
Hell.
hack!
Hell.
Hack! Beep beep. Can I interrupt?
Look, it says hell, therefore it's hell.
Hack!
Heck isn't here.
I might have borrowed the pictures and video clips you snapped earlier and applied the proper hashtags and likes to the Funplex social media accounts. Since the content went live, activity on the Funplex's face wall has increased 700%. The buzz about Funplexapalooza is off the scale. Note to self, event the new scale.
I quickly scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also heard people around me discussing it. I can't wait until next weekend. That Funplexapalooza thing sounds like a blast!
I'm totally going to that Funplex place.
What's this mystery game they mentioned? It was great to hear all the buzz around the atrium, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. It's never actually that easy.
Nope. Sometimes it's all it takes. That was great fun. I'm totally exhausted. Me too. Me 3. You didn't dance. Hey, I faced my fears in front of several hundred people. That's not exhausting. I don't know what is. But I'm hungry.
Me too.
You could always go over to one of the food vendors and pay $12 for overly salted french fries.
No. Obviously it's gonna be $14.
I was going to say 24.
Less likely.
Well, there goes my appetite. You know, Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex, along with some other local arcades in Hall B.
We did not know.
Could always pop by there for a breather with some friends. How about I meet you there later? Need to debrief with the other ladies first.
Teo jumped to the max.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but if our next choice is between Gavin and Naomi,
Naomi.
I guess. Technically they've each had a choice. Last chapter, I mean.
Yeah, but Naomi's a little bit behind.
She is, I guess.
Sounds good. Be seeing you.
I I wave bye to Teo as I make my way toward Exhibit Hall B, on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. That's not fair. It's not fair to Gavin. I'm gonna save here.
Yeah.
I think that's a good
Because
stopping
it is
point.
getting late and I need to slap.
You need to slap?
I need to slap myself.
You do not need to slap yourself.
Too bad I just slapped myself.
Why are you slapping yourself?
Because I said I would.
This shit slaps.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't. Okay, thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.